everybody for being here tonight. We hope this can be a great night to celebrate really an unbelievable group of high school athletes. I've expressed this to the team over and over and over, and you're going to hear it again and again tonight. This season was just an absolute privilege to be a part of this group and to coach this group of girls. We spent about 60 days together over an 11-week span, and every single day for me was a privilege just to be a part of this team and to see this group. They had great attitudes every day. They worked hard every day, and I think the most enjoyable part for me was watching them together. It's just a group that sincerely seemed to enjoy being together, and talking to them and watching them, I think it becomes more and more evident. I look forward to tonight, just sharing some of the memories of the season, some of the lessons we learned, some of the accomplishments we had throughout the evening. We're going to start with our meal. All right, what we're all looking forward to. Should be a great meal. Then we'll talk about the JV season a little bit, and then we'll talk about the varsity season a little bit, and then that will be it. So hopefully it's a great night. Hopefully you enjoy the meal, and I think we're good to go, just about. So once we're good to go, we can just go up, you know. And,
I'm going to start off. So I just want to thank you all for being here tonight in support of our Lady Lancers. It means a lot to me that you're here, and I'm sure it means a lot to our players to see their family and friends supporting them. So thank you for being here. Looking back on our season, we finished 4-13. 4 wins doesn't seem like much, but when you see all the hard work the girls put into every game, only having 6 players for half the season and losing different players to injuries and sicknesses, it shows the character of our team for them to keep on fighting through that season. There were many games that we were in. There were games where we had to dig deep and keep fighting, chip away, as you will, what we call it. Our first memorable win came from Ashland, the first time we played them. The game ended with a 25-21 win, and Jen Karamanica was our high scorer that game with 15 points. Our next win was probably the most memorable. It came at an away game at Cohasset. It was literally a buzzer beater. We talked all game about how this was our game and that our team, that we were going to make it. And we did. The final moments of the game, the ball was passed from Lexi in the middle to Corinne to the side for Jen for a layup. Alright, so we won that game, and that actually, for the last 2 years, actually for me, has been the most memorable game. I mean, we go in halftime, we all talked and said this is our game. We're not going to let it slip away. And the girls really showed fight that entire game. For me, you know, I couldn't have been prouder of them that game and showing what they had to dig that deep to win that game. So I think that was a fantastic overall team win for us. And it was a proud moment in our program. Our third win came from Seaconk away, and our final win was against Bellingham home. The first time we played Bellingham, I think we can agree that it wasn't our best showing. So the second time around, we knew that it was going to be our game. That game was all around tough for us. We had 6 girls that game that had to finish the 4th quarter, and we only had 5 girls that played the 4th quarter. So very tough game for us. We ended up winning 20-18. The team finished with Corinne scoring 4 points, Maggie had 3 for us, Shannon scored 4, and Jenna was 3, and Carly was 6 points for us that game. Taking a look back at our season, these girls have accomplished so much. You could see their basketball knowledge come out halfway during the season when they worked the ball in and out, high to low, into the post, out to a set shot, and how they switched the ball across the zone and looked up the court for transition offense. I'm very proud of my players in this room for the season. I told the girls all season long that if we lose a game, it shouldn't be because we gave it away. It should be because we made the other team take it away from us. We worked all season long. All right, we played our game, we stayed together as a team, and we fought to the very end. If you lose to a better team, giving it your all, there's nothing else you can do. The scoreboard doesn't define us as a team, so let's walk away from the season with our heads held high and know that we're changing the culture of Norton girls basketball. So before I get into some individual awards, I just want to call up the girls individually. So when I call your name, just kind of come up here and stand, all right, and get your certificate. Having 5 girls, all right, and having our swingers. So I really couldn't pick one person out that's Not that they all did try, because we all did, but it was really collectively having 5 girls play 32 minutes for 18 games. It's tough, and they all did their best. So there was no one player that deserved the award, and this is a collective team award. So second, we want to go to the Most Improved Award. This award was determined by the players, so I would like to welcome up Lexi Larson.
Lexi Lawson.
All right. This award, so Lexi has truly improved from last year to this year. We asked her to be more of a scoring threat for us, and she did. We asked her to post up, and she did. We asked her to learn and work on post moves, and she did. All right. We asked her to become a defender and a rebounder that we could rely on, and she did that. Lexi has truly proven herself to receive this award. So congratulations.
Yeah, Coach Gabby here gets the coach's award from Coach Bateman.
She led her team during practices and games. You could always count on Gabby to help motivate the girls during tough games and help them stay on task during practices. Not only did Gabby give so much to the JV team, but she gave so much more to the varsity team. Warming up with them every game, being on the bench, cheering them on through every game. Her voice I heard consistently. She truly is dedicated to this program and our team. Congratulations, Gabby. And Shannon. Our team needed you girls, and I'm grateful for you that you all stepped up and stepped in to help out. The girls gave our team that extra push to ensure we stayed in games at times. You were all so helpful in your support of our girls during the season and your leadership on the court. Maggie, Carrie, and Shannon, your role on the team isn't easy, so I thank you for all you have done this season. So I just want to give you a round of applause. Finally, I want to thank all of you for your support this season. I appreciate you being at our games, cheering the girls on, bringing them to practice, picking them up from practices. It's nice to have such supportive parents in the program, so I would like to give you guys a round of applause.
Woo!
Thank you. And lastly, I want to thank Coach Langley for having me around for the second season. I've never met a more passionate coach in my life, and I've been a part of very, very many teams. All right, you were truly dedicated to this team, and it's clear. You put so many hours into game prep, practices, getting to know the girls, helping them improve, and finding ways to boost their confidence, and being their biggest supporter during the season. It's inspiring to see your dedication and love for the game, so thank you, Coach. I had a really awesome coach this year, Coach Fallon, for the first time. So I want to thank you for just meeting you, for getting to know you, and letting me have that opportunity. And she let me in on some key Millis information, so that was always very helpful. Thank you, Coach Fallon, for all your help. Coach Fallon was always there on the bench, and she definitely helped out with me and helping me see things that maybe I didn't see, or maybe I was kind of shying away from, or just was not aware of. So she was definitely that second voice, second set of eyes that I needed for